Hello, 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 everyone. How are all of you? Hopefully, you're all doing well. Teleport to the Azim Step. Ian is ready to become a warrior of the steppe. Now then, Serana, if you would tell us of the trial we must undertake that we might participate in the Nadam? Ah, yes, as I mentioned before, to be recognized as warriors of the steppe, one must follow in the footsteps of the legendary warrior Bardum. He embarked on a great pilgrimage, eschewing cart and horse, and walked for many malms until he came to a holy place, thereafter named Bardam's Meadow. There at the altar, as he did, you must pray. The altar lies deep within the breeding grounds of the Yall. To complete your trial, you must tame one. Only then will your trial be complete. Far enough, and where is the entrance to Bardam's Meadow? You must journey far, far to the west, beyond Chakazo, where lie the bones of a great and wise woman. Beyond the ruins of Seol Ain, hidden within the mountains, is a narrow pass. Follow it, and you will come to Bardam's Meadow. Sounds to me like it'll be a trial just getting to the trial. More than you know. On the eve of the Nadam, many strive to improve their fortunes, some by abducting and enslaving the warriors of other tribes. Be ever mindful of your surroundings, lest you be taken as well. Ah, what grim expressions you wear while nodding so powerfully. Warriors such as you are not like to fall en route to mere rite of passage. We shall proceed with all due caution, yes, but let us not worry overmuch. We will overcome this trial and the next until we stand triumphant. That is all there is to it. No? With me, my friends, to the west, to Bardam's Meadow. Wait, oh dear, I knew I would forget. Here, take these whistles. Once tamed, your Yol will hearken to their call. Thanks, we'll try them out once we finish the trial. Let's catch up to Hien and Gosetsu. We still have a long way to go, but I think I can see the monuments Serana talked about. I don't see Hien and Gosetsu, though. We should hurry. Just so I don't get interrupted along the way. Because this will probably also be the class that I actually do the quest on. I don't know about you, but I can't shake the feeling someone's watching us. Saran did warn us about tribes that kidnap warriors and make them fight for them. Something tells me that we're about to meet them. And we'll be ready for them. Ah, there you are. As you can see, they left us little choice. I gather you're forced to dispatch for yourself, so it goes. A few less warriors to face in the Dom, eh? Seal Inn is not much further. That said, I should be surprised if our would-be masters do not try to subdue us one final time. Hmm. Alright, this must be the pass that leads to Bardam's Medal. They say no foreigners have overcome this trial, but well, there is a first time for everything, no? Heen is ready to undertake the challenge of Bardam's medal. Nothing left but to begin then. To complete the trial, we must each pass through Bardam's medal and tame a Yol. How precisely we are to do this, I am not sure, but since countless warriors before us have succeeded, I imagine we'll muddle through somehow. But enough talk. We have an Adam to win. $250. I think even if I go to Bard. Oh no, I got what I need for Bard. Okay. So I guess we'll be doing it as a Bard. Oh, well, okay, never mind. That was a waste. Wow. Either that tank's squishy or that healer just wasn't not healing. I don't even think we killed anything on that. I know we were close to killing some things, but there we go. That's better. What I hate though is when you get the tank healers that's like the tank tries to do big pulls and just can't, or the healer tries to get them to do big pulls and the tank can't. One way or the other, one of them just can't handle it. And it's just like they don't realize it's like, yeah, that you guys can't handle this. You shouldn't be doing it that way. Although I also kind of hate the fact that they allow you to be able to even try to do such a thing. Oh, we're down healer. That's just lovely. Oh, that's what it was. I knew there was a trick to it. It's like I can't remember whether it was you had to get up close or far away. Cause it's like some of them you have to be close. I'd say we did pretty good with bringing downhill and everything the entire time. Well, that'll go in my tank and make my tank a little bit better. This one's actually really kind of easy because it's not really a fight at all. It's basically just a dance of avoid the AoE. One of these you stand behind. You don't want to stand out there in the middle. I remember this part. There we go. Should have known you'd be the first to make it through. I'm assuming you had no trouble. Good, good. I managed somehow, as you may have guessed. Looks like Hein and Gosetsu are still in there, though. Nothing for it but to wait then. Oh, right. I've still got those whistles Serana gave me. Here's yours. I suppose we ought to give them a try, like she said. Up there, look. I think that means we've won them over. That one is there is yours, right? The other one is mine? Oh. So that's that then. We're officially warriors of the steppe. Lise would like very much to know what that Hein and Gosetsu are all right. You don't think they know? Of course, now Hein and Gosetsu will come out any minute now. I suppose we could chat a little while we wait. Oh, so the other day I said to Alice, I said, We might as well. No, probably not. Mm, but I think we're always sworn to others. I'll do what I please. Were I Buddha, I might take offense. But I know better than to dismiss a woman outright. You demonstrate boldness or recklessness. Time will tell. The Nadam approaches, and Nornir will reign supreme once more. Such is the will of Father Azim. Yet only fools think to triumph by the grace of gods alone, and we are not fools. Your task will be to aid us in our preparations. Batu will tell you the rest. Before we forget, let's go attune to the eighth rate over here. Show you how you might serve the Orinir. Warriors of the Steppe, by the grace of our most radiant brother, you will not die this day, and instead be granted an opportunity to contribute to our cause. Rejoice, for this is a great honor indeed. Serve well, and you will be rewarded. Question: you keep calling Magni your most radiant brother. You're not related or something, are you? All Orinir are descendants of Father Azim, but if you mean to ask if our mother are one and the same, then no. The most radiant is the elder brother to we younger, the strongest and most deserving of respect. No more interruptions. Your duties are as follows. You, the red woman, you will milk our beasts. To grow strong, one must be well fed, and we must have great need of kumis and cheese. And is that it? I mean, I'm not happy about all this, but I suppose I can go long for now. You, the one who lumbers as a mountain, an old warrior I see, who we have arms and armor in need of repair. Go and speak with our menders. I have no talent for delicate work, but if that is your wish, then so be it. You, the insolent fool, as for you, this one carries the fire. The Buddha will take his measure. Seek my comrade outside tending the stores. He will give you your task. You will know him by his cloth. Unlike they of the yellow, we are of the green. I, for one, welcome the opportunity to learn more of the Buddha and their ways. It would be an honor. We shall speak of your task outside with me. Not that I have any plans of doing any actual work here, but your name, foreigner. Illusion, then you are to dive into a Zim cot below the Dawn Throne and gather swordgrass from the lake bed. It is an invaluable ingredient in many medicines. 8 bundles will you bring. You need to dive deep to obtain that which you seek, but that shall pose no trouble for a true warrior, no? Some say that the dominion of the Dawnfather and the Duskmother does not extend beneath the water, but ours does. Indeed, your near fear not above nor below. Speak with the guard to descend. We shall speak again when you have finished. Yes, yes, I know who you are. You wish to go below. Yes, yes, I do. She returns, and with sword grass in hand. That you would immerse yourself in the depths is a testament to your bravery. Well done. Lest you wonder, we will use it to prepare potions to induce paralysis. In the Dom, we must use every means at our disposal to delay our foes. He who inscribes his deeds upon the sacred ground shall be declared the victor. However, none may know this place until the Garo have scattered the soil. It matters not. We shall be swift as stallions and fierce as Baras. The steppe will be ours once more. Your tribute is accepted. We will return to the most radiant, and you may beg a boon. Am I to understand you have completed your tasks? I know not what yours was, but mine was surprisingly simple. It made me carry various goods and sundries from storehouse to storehouse. Last was difficult to learn much with all the Budagas swarming around me. You dove deep into the waters to harvest swordgrass? I see, that is well. Most radiant brother Magni, we have given you your tribute as demanded. Were we to beg leave to depart with our comrades, would you consent? We never intend to press you into our service, and tribute offered in good faith cannot be denied. To grant you naught in return would be an affront to Father Azim. However, the boon must be proportional to the supplications. What you ask far exceeds what you have earned. Then we must remain here. Would you at least permit us to learn more of your people and your ways? Timulin Catan taught me but a fraction, you see. How this world born of the gods was to be their battlefield, their creations to fight in their stead. How Azim, father of the dawn, he who birthed the sun, and Naman, mother of the dusk, she who birthed the moon, made the Ah-Ra. Yet, though these children warred for a time, eventually they laid down their arms and came to love one another. And so the gods bequeathed this world to their children and ascended to the heavens whence they came. Thus born of the Dawn Father were called the Rian, the Rain, and those born of the Dusk Mother were called the Zela. So it was and ever after. But I say to you, brother Magni, how can this be? How can Ornir be the children of Azim if they are Zela born of Nama? You amuse me, Doman, how you yield your ignorance as a weapon. Very well, I bid you speak with our elders and learn the truth of this world. I know what you're thinking, and yes, I could probably have convinced him to let us go had I handled it differently, but then we would have learned naught for our troubles. If there's one thing I know, it is that men of faith yearn to share it with others, and in learning more of their beliefs, we may learn more of other things, things which may prove useful in the Nadam. When I was carrying out my task, I met an elder, a storyteller, named Udate. Mayhap he can be our teacher. I can spare no time for you. Other troubles demand my attention. What troubles? What ill fortune has befallen you? Not me, but my lambs. Some few wandered far and have yet to return. Mayhap they will return to their mothers in time. Mayhap they will not. Mayhap you can help. We must and we must. Let us be about it. Well, there's one. Let's see how this goes. I forgot to actually even look at quests to see what I should be putting down. No, flag bearers, but I don't really care about that. But we did spot another lost lamb, which is good. So we're 2 out of the 4 that we need to find. So the other 2 must be inside the inner walls here. I mean, this is a highly defendable position. Seriously. Well, at least we found them. Now one more to find. And there it is. Greetings, I trust all of our little explorers are safely accounted for. That they are. My thanks to you, Doman. Now, you had a question for me. I would know more of the Orinir, of the creation, and of Father Azim. As you wish. Come, let us sit. Before we begin, tell me, what do you know of the Aura and how they came to be? Yes, yes, a common tale, one believed by many tribes. But what it does not mention is this. Azim and Nama were lovers. Oh, they fought in the beginning, as did their creations. That much is true. But when they saw how the Xela and the Rian rose above their hatreds and joined hands in harmony, their hearts stirred, and the love their children shared became theirs as well. Alas, he was of the sun, and she of the moon. Apart they must remain, lest day and night cease to be, and with them all creation. With sadness in their hearts they returned to the heavens, he to the day, she to the night, destined to walk before and after, never to meet. As time as time passed, Azim's yearning for his beloved grew deeper still. Was there truly naught that could be done, he wondered? At last he knew. If the father cannot be with the mother, then he shall go amongst her children now and ever after. So it was that Azim took a fragment of his being, and with it fashioned an avatar. Clad in scales of midnight, he descended and sought out the Xela. Yes, he was the first Orinir. We are of his flesh and blood. We are the children of Azim, and it is our duty to watch over and keep the Xela safe. I confess I did not expect the tale of your people's beginnings to be quite so romantic. Yet I must ask, if it is your duty to defend the Xela, how can you go to war with them in the Nadam? Is that not a contradiction? If a father disciplines his son, if a father disciplines his son, does that mean that there is no love in his heart? Xela are not wont to kneel. They must be made to. Only then will they heed reason. I see, such is the way of this step. Thank you, Elder, for sharing with us your wisdom. Eager to part, ere you go, you would do well to hear the end of my tale. When Nadam looked down and saw the avatar of Azim, she knew him at once and shed tears of love and longing. When they struck the earth, they rose anew as a counterpart to the Ornir, their fates entwined. So you see, for every son of Azim is a daughter of Nabal, for whom we must search, even now. Mayhap I am being overly optimistic, but I sense that these Orinir may prove loyal allies to Doma under the right circumstances. Their arrogance is rooted in the belief that they must act as caretakers of all Xela. Therefore, if we can prove to them that we come as kindred spirits seeking to defeat a common foe. But mayhap this is discussion for after we win the Nadam. Come, let us return to Magni. You shine with the light of newfound wisdom. Could it be that you have at last accepted the supremacy of the sun? No matter, you have completed your task in proving yourselves deserving of mercy. However, if it's freedom you desire, then there's one more thing you must do. Magna has a new task in mind for you and yours. A pity you will not pledge yourselves to the sun. You might have proved useful in the coming Nadam. Nevertheless, I'll permit you to return and fight for them all. Their cause is futile, with or without your assistance. However, you must first complete a final task, as was my decree. You will reconnoiter the encampment of the Datharl. For this task, 2 will go and 2 will remain. Should the 2 who embark upon this expedition choose to flee or be captured or killed by the Datharl, then the others will be taken as slaves and serve the sun unto death. We'd better not fail then, eh? The question is, who should we send? That is not for you to decide. All of you have conquered Bardam's mettle and proven yourselves warriors of step. You should all be equally capable of carrying out this task, and therefore you should have no objections. Brother Magni, a word. The Buddha required that a hostage be male, for if these ones fail, we cannot accept a woman as a slave. Therefore, we choose the firewalker, the one they call Heen. So be it, I shall choose second. I doubt either of you are the moon I seek, but stranger tales have been told, and the men are of no use to me. I don't know what this moon stuff is that he's going on about, but I don't like the sound of it at all. No, of course not. The one I seek is of the dusk, a gentle, ethereal maiden, a dancer in the morning mist. You are warriors of step, a fierce and brutal conquerors of magic stone and steel. They're ethereal you are not. That sounded dumb as shit. Oh, how well your tasks befitted you both. But since I must choose, I choose you. You did well milking the sheep. They took a liking to you, I am told. Go Setsu an illusion, then? I'd hoped to see these undying ones for myself, but it seems it was not meant to be. Datharo Ka lies far to the south, where the grass turns to sand. Return with valuable knowledge, and all will be free to rejoin them all. Now go. Have no fear, my friend. We shall see them freed soon enough. Let us quit this place and speak of our plans outside. Tis plain they hope we will never return. I shall enjoy disappointing them. According to my map, there is a colossal wreck to the south which should prove a vantage point from which to survey Datharo Ka from afar. Let's go and do just that. Uh, I really need to do some inventory management. Oh, there, look, those men are in danger. God, too late for the one, perhaps, but there is yet time to save the others. Come, we cannot abandon him to his fate. I owe you my life. Nay, friend, think nothing of it. I but wish we had come sooner. I knew at once he was dead. It will come as scant comfort, I fear, but I slew the beast responsible. Nay, this is no way for Dotharo to die. What is this? Who are these outsiders? Sadhu Katan, forgive me. We were returning from our hunt when we were caught unawares by Monzasiri. These ones saved me, but Gesser is... Who are you? Why have you come? Not to cross the sands, that much is certain. I've heard tales of travelers in league with another tribe. Are you they? Who do you serve? Answer me. If I may begin to answer your question, before you ask more, we are friends of the mall, and we are come to see the strength of Detharo for ourselves. The mall? The little lambs who wander to and fro at the behest of their gods? How fools you are to share the soil of such weaklings. Next, you will tell me you wish to fight in the Dom. Ah, so you do. That is unexpected, yet not unwelcome. I am Subdued Katana the Detharo. For your deeds, I grant you leave to walk among us. Come, look on our glory and despair. We would fear no tribe, least of all the mole, though if you were the ordinary, I would burn the flesh from your bones here and now. You can stand, yes, see to the corpse. Yes, Catan. So that is the leader Detharo, clearly not a woman to be crossed. But how, but how callously spoke of her dead. See to the corpse. Surely this warrior deserves better than that. Wait, I am in the wrong class. Kosutsu is brimming with indignation. Forgive me, but I cannot in good conscience ignore the callous discard that woman showed for her kinsman. We must seek her out at once, with me. She certainly told him. And he kind of deserved it. I mean, he was kind of smack, talking some smack about their belief system. Such contempt as was in her eyes I have never known, but for the soul to live on as they say is not something I can so easily accept. They truly believe this, all of them, that in death there can be rebirth, retribution? In any event, we came here in search of information. We cannot leave without speaking with her people. Well, I mean, to be honest, if whatever your beliefs may be, many different belief systems have some semblance of a soul. Scientifically speaking, that would have to be some sort of energy. Energy cannot be destroyed nor created, merely transferred, changed. So, therefore, it actually does scientifically make some sense. I know you, Reunion, the Travelers to the Mall girl. I marked you after I left the Ordinary, ones from Doma, others I could not place. My name is Coco. Welcome to Thorough Ka. Coco sounds superior as the name of woman. Well, of course, that would be because it is. I died a woman, was reborn a man. It is of no moment. The soul is the soul, and the flesh is the flesh. Perhaps you scoff, many would. Many look only to the name and the flesh and let those things dictate their perceptions. Consider Sadhu Katan. 3 times before she died a man, yet she returns as woman the fourth. Yet she is no less fierce, and any outsider foolish enough to think so will learn the truth to their peril. Cycle of death and rebirth, it is simple, simply that. Take me, I died in battle with the Hotko. Fiercely did I fight, and so I returned. Alas, we knew not of our past lives. I must learn what it means to be Koyar again and again. It is difficult to remember everything, but important. I mean, it takes ancestor worship to kind of a whole new level. Not one that I actually know of any real world coinciding quite the way they're doing it here, but interesting all the same. Impressive, is it not? 'Twas slain by my boy. We were childhood friends, he and I, before he fell and returned. A master of the bow, it is good to see that he retains his skill. Ah, you have completed your inquiries? Ah, it is as she said, they believe with every fiber of their being that their bravest warriors will be reborn. As for me, I observe some of their warriors at practice. They are as familiar as the ordinary, perhaps more, and their weapons are their equal as well. Yet, while they do not lack in skill and resources, it's plain to see that their numbers are inferior. Gusetsu has been given much to consider. This has been an educational experience to say the least. Yet everything we have learned is common knowledge of the people of the steppe. It will not be enough to earn our comrades their freedom, Not less than that the Thoros plan for the Dom will suffice, I fear. Well, I have never been one for skulking about. I will go to Sadu and see what secrets I can prize from her lips. The spies return, and they have learned naught. Mayhap so, but no longer. Though you hide it well, I know you have devised some manner of cunning stratagem for the Dom. Out with it, I say. We are what you see, Doman. We are Dartharo. I love her eyes. Those eyes are amazing. Just the kind of blue to green, and the blue just really is just popping there. Others rely on tricks and traps, subterfuge lies. This is why I cared not what you did from the first. There is not for you to learn. Tell your masters to meet us on the field and make ready to ride with their ancestors. Your account is plain, as is your strength. Yet you are not the most prosperous tribes. The mole you mock are few, but so too are you. Why? Though a glorious death is celebrated, it is yet death. Well, we kill many, many are killed in turn. In the wake of our battles, the soul drinks deep of the blood of the fallen, their bodies piled high. Not all are born again, only the bravest, yet one cannot return unless there is a vessel to inherit the soul. And if warriors die ere they birth children, then that is that. Even the brave warriors who finds a vessel will for many years remain a shadow of his former self. It falls to his elders to endure until he is ready to accept his responsibilities. Even will we meet our enemies ever will we meet our enemies in battle without fear, such is our way. Even when our numbers dwindle, if we die, so be it, but know that we fight to live, not to die. To thorough train and make ready for the day, but they do not rush to meet it, not until we have done our duty. Sadhu Katan, Gessler's body has been given to the sands. Then our part is done. Rest, warrior. The Nadam draws near, and you will need your strength. If you intend to fight in the Nadam, you should return to the mall and make ready, but know that when next we meet, you and yours will die, or you could fight for us and live. Think on it, travelers. We shall, but if you permit me a final question ere we part, where is this place that the Gesser has been laid to rest? Though I knew him not, I was there at his end. I wish to say a few words. Rights for the flesh? I have heard of this. Madness, I say, for his body is of the earth now. He will not hear you. But you may speak to the sands if that is your will. They lie to the west. Make haste, for Gedan may have already caught his scent. My apologies. This will take but a moment. Well then, we must all be on our way, even Gesser. Let us return to the Dawn Throne and pray that our tale is enough to satisfy our most radiant taskmaster. Gositsu has seen enough of Datharo Ka. Actually, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. You're ready to depart, I trust? Good. Let us away. All that you have seen and heard, your knowledge, I would have it. No secret challenge, you say? That is well. I expected as much. The Datharo are not schemers. They live only for war, for the contest of strength and will. They are fierce, aye, and to face one is to court death. Meet us on the field and make ready to ride with your ancestors. Such were the words of their Khatan Sadhu. Speak not the devil's name in the presence of the most radiant. You bade us tell you of the Datharo, yet you will not hear the name of their leader? After the last Nadam, she gave great offense. The most radiant brother called to him the women of the steppe, that he might look into their eyes and see if Nama looked back. But that Gadan, the pharaoh Udgan, she spat curses and called forth flames. She scorched the soil, refused to present herself. 3 days and nights have we fought to claim the Dawn throne, and still she shows Brother Magnite such disrespect, such defiance. By rights should she pay with her life. Speak not another word, Batu, or you will pay with yours. Her words are air, as the Domans say, however, they are proof of your service to the sun. Go and fetch the others from their cells. My lord, Lys, are you unharmed? Thanks to you, and we are free to return to Mol Ilu, I take it. By your deeds have you proven yourselves to be warriors brave and true. Oh, now it tells me that the return the Mol and make ready for the Nadam, on one condition. To fight in the Nadam is to be bound by it. Start here and now to abide by the law of the steppe, to accept the supreme authority of the Kogon, whomever it may be. We swear. So I hadn't seen anything from there for a while, so it's just like, Well done, my friends. I knew you would not fail. I'd be glad to hear of your experience with the Thorough, but as time is of the essence, let us converse en route. Come, come, Serrano and the others are waiting. So I can't actually fly here. Whee! We're going to make... I was starting... I was getting a little worried that we might miss the bridge. Thank gods you're all right. When you failed to return, I feared the worst. But here you are, hale and whole, and you survived Bardom's medal. Blessed are we to have you as allies. With your strength, we may have a chance. The Nadam is nigh, and Orina would have you make your final preparations. My friends, we are come to the final day of the Sugan Sar, to the Nadam. The battle will commence with the rising of the sun. The Garo will scatter the soil, and the steppes will be unbound. The great Ovu will erupt from the earth and call for a new Kogan. All will converge upon the light, and the warrior who claims it will win the day. Precious little time remains. Pray use it to prepare for the battle. Many of the young ones have never taken part in a Nadam. They are nervous. Perhaps you might favor them with some few words. It would do much to ease their fears. At the behest of the Catan, you speak with us. Yes, you are kind to do so, and I am grateful. Do not underestimate the power of words. A warrior conquers one with his hands, but 1,000 with his head. Even you cannot fight forever. When we were young, my friends and I could scarcely wait to challenge Barnum's medal. We longed to become warriors. The day came and went, but we rarely fought men, mostly beasts, and now we must stand against the Ordinary and the Deathral. You have seen them. Take the measure of them. Do you believe we can win? Yes, yes, 'twas the gods' will that we fight. Surely it is their will that we win, of course. How strange this feeling, this thrill before battle, a battle in which I may die. Yes, yes, of course we will. I must have faith. I must have courage. I have not always understood the motives of the gods, but I have accepted their guidance ever since I was a child. If they would have us fight, I must believe they have their reasons. So I shall fight with all my might, and if the gods will, then we shall win. Ah, it is you, the one who helped the children with their chores. For that I must thank you. Though Mampa will repay the favor in battle, yes, I too will fight in the Dam. Though you may not see me, while you and yours contest the Ovu, my comrades and I will devote our efforts to preventing other tribes from interfering. We are few and we are weak, but we shall do what we can to aid you. Go well, traveler. If it will be the gods' will, let us speak again when the day is done. Already I sense a change in the people, their hearts soothed, their resolve strengthened. This we owe to you. We are the soil, the wind, and the water. We are not conquerors. But we are yet the children of Nama. We are yet Xela. We were made for battle, to kill and be killed. We delight not in such things, but let no man doubt that they are in our nature. Flesh, blood, bone, that which was given, we offer unto the gods as tribute. This day we embrace death, ours and our enemies. So too must you embrace this truth, for this is who we are, who you are become, as warriors of the steppe. May the gods guide you to victory. All that remains is to wait for daybreak. You ready for battle? Well, as ready as I'm going to be, I think. Triumphant Dom, you and your allies must race from Mole Alo towards the Ovu in the distance while fending off attacks from other tribes. Once you arrive at the Ovu, you must claim it for the Mole, but be warned that the warriors of the other tribes can do so as well, and only the first will be crowned Kogan. Prevent your opponents from claiming the Ovu and endure their assault to win the Dom for the Mole. Get off the damn mount! Okay, well, I guess I'm supposed to just go forward because it keeps spawning there. Do I not have any AoE hits attacks? You came as I knew you would, for you too are warrior of the steppe. Yes, yes, I am. I salute you, traveler, and should be honored to face you alone, but the thorough thirst for blood and will suffer no duels. Bear it witness, Father Azim, the soil shall drink deep of blood this day. I don't like the looks of these giant stone things either. Well, tough shit it was. And we are victorious! Yeah, we do that. I wouldn't say congratulations, but sure, we'll take it. Crush the Imperials, drive them before you. You had nothing. Yeah, that's pretty much what the gist of it. Your Imperial friend has truly impeccable timing. Had he come even a few moments earlier, he might have actually stood a chance. In any event, that is 2 battles won in a single day, which by my reckoning gives us twice the cause to celebrate. But first, I pray you grant me a moment to express my gratitude. Thanks to you, we are one step closer to freeing my homeland from the tyranny of the Empire. I am in your debt. Of course, if all goes to plan, this is like to be but the first of many such debts. Yet I promise to endure my insolvency with a smile, out of gratitude to the kami for seeing fit to send you hither. Hein has what can be described as a shite-eating grin. Ah, but it would be rude of me to monopolize your attention. Doubtless there are others who would speak with you. Let us go and greet Timulin, Catan. Welcome, warriors of the steppe. It is an honor to receive you once more. We observed the battle from a distance and marked the moment of your triumph. In that instance, I wept tears of joy. Not only did you bring us victory in the Nadam, but you ensured that every one of my kinsmen returned with their lives. Some were more gravely wounded than others, but none were lost to us, and we could have not have asked for anything more. It is not too much of an imposition. Would you be willing to go and speak with them? A simple gesture for those with whom you shared the battlefield. Some part of me still struggles to believe it, but we won. We defeated the Ornir and the Datharo, and won. When they appeared before us, I was filled with such fear as I had never known. But then I saw you charge with Serana and the others, and before I knew it, I was running and shouting. I will carry the memory of that moment with me always, as well as the moment when you became one with the Avu and we were declared Kagan. The victory pose we struck was a sight to behold. I say, would you be willing to show us again? It's like, wait, what do you want me to do? Ah, that's the stuff of legends. That's the Kagan on all her splendor. Praise be to the Khan and to the gods for guiding her to us. Glory to the Khan and her comrades forever and forever. 100 years, the Khan. Ah, I am told you gave the young warriors a fine show. Grandmother and I have been discussing how we might best express our gratitude to you. Mere words do not seem sufficient. This is a morankar, a traditional instrument of our people. The feats of our greatest warriors like Bardam and Shaka are preserved in song. Yours too will live on for years to come. Perhaps one day you might learn how to play it, but even if not, you may look on the morankar and remember this time, this place as we will, when we hearken to the music. Remember, really, it's just a decoration. Yeah, it's a decoration. Lord Heen's eyes are filled with determination. At the risk of sounding impatient, we have certain pressing obligations. It is time that we saw to them. You are right. To whom much is given, much is expected. Nay, do not think yourself so indebted to us. Was it not you who gave us your blessing to participate in the Nadam? And you who saved my lord Heen from certain death? Doma is in your debt, and we will ever be a friend to them all. And we to you, Gosetsu. A thought occurs to me. If you wish to return to Yanxia with all haste, the passage to the south of Duskthrone would offer the most direct route. The Datharo sealed it with their magics during the Doman Rebellion when when more men in iron came from afar. If ever there were a time to open the pass, it is now. We should journey to Datharo Ka. Before that, might we visit the Dawn Throne? I wish to speak with our most radiant brother. Are you sure that's a good idea? I know he agreed to fight for Doma, but I doubt he'll be very happy to see us soon after we beat him. Nama made us for war, Lise. Ever since we came to this world, we have fought. In the Dom, blood was shed and lives were lost. Brown earth was stained crimson and Xela wept. But crimson is the dusk and the dawn, death and rebirth, an ending to them to mark a new beginning. We who are born are destined to die. As the seasons turn, we are born again. Thus spoke the first. So you see, we harbor no hatreds. The Nadam is the Nadam, and what comes after is what comes after. If you say so, the Dawn Throne first, then. Yes, and I shall accompany you. Excuse me? The sun is disinclined to entertain you at length. Speak your purpose in coming. Humble as ever. Should I be humble in the presence of inferiors? I am a child of Azim, and you are not. Your triumph in the Dom does not raise you to such heights. Batu will not be joining us. He was wounded in the Nadam. His hurts are grave, and he requires rest. But he will walk again in time. Though it is no business of yours, such pity does not become a Khan. We are not allies, traveler, far from it. The Nadam will come again, and with it, our rule. I say again, why have you come? To bid us surrender the Dawn Throne to the Maul? Nay, the Maul are beholden to the will of the gods, and they would not have us reside here. The Orinir and the Budaga may remain. We are for yanxia and wish to speak of your part in the coming war. Ah, the Domans and the Iron Men, I remember our pact. Sound the call, and the Orinir will answer. Full glad am I to hear it. We have preparations to attend to, but we'll send for you soon. The gods are kind. I'm sure the Orinir will have a great boon in the days to come. I wish there was voices for whatever was just said there. Of the dusk, a maiden gentle and ethereal, a dancer in the morning mist, and a warrior besides. Look into my eyes, child. See you, Azim. Are you my Nama? I know not of what you speak, brother Magni, but I am certain you are mistaken, quite. We should get going right now. I missed that terribly. The Khan and her warriors. Greetings, my lady. We come to you on our journey south, bound for Yanxia, where our comrades await us. How fare you and yours in the wake of the Nadam? Many were wounded, some few to the death. Resplendent were their souls in the chaos. It was a good battle, a good day to die. Soon we will greet them again. And mayhap one who went before them also. Guess her seed has quickened in his lover. When the child is born, we shall see who waits behind its eyes. Already we must look to the next Saddam. We must grow strong of body and mind. And your war will help us do so. Say the word and we will fly to the field. Of that I have no doubt, for you are Dotharl. There's one more thing would ask of you. The magics you used to seal the passage to the south, will you unmake them? If that be your wish. When next we come together, it will be on a great battlefield against a common foe. I trust you will fight with the same fervor you demonstrated in daring the Nadam. Ha, and you, Ancient One, will be the demon I know you to be. Aught less would be a disappointment. Sadu Katan has done her part. The passage will deliver you to Doma. It is there here we must part ways until the day you call us to battle. It won't be long, I know, but take care of yourself, Serena, and tell your grandmother and the others again how much we appreciate everything they did for us. I will. Oh, I nearly forgot. I have another gift for you. Oh, it's a red, wait, is this the banner of the Mole tribe? It is not the most practical of gifts, but we nevertheless wish to present it to you. I do not fully understand what has befallen Doma, or your homeland least, but I do understand that you and yours have suffered terribly. The Mole placed their faith in the gods, and in turn they shepherd us. They watch over and keep us. We pray they show you the same favor. As it was in the Nadam, blood will be shed, your lands engulfed in a storm of fire and steel. Yet, as it did here, it shall mark a new beginning there. May you ever walk in crimson, for in crimson there is life, there is liberation. Thank you for your prayers, Serena. I shall remember them. Until we meet again. I wonder what Yugiri will have to say when we tell her of our adventures. The time has come for Lord Heen to return to Doma. Right then, to the House of the Fierce. With me, my friends. I was going to say, maybe I could just do some teleportation crap and be there quicker. Nope, not the case. I have not used this road before, but I recognize this place. The House of the Fierce should lie somewhere to the south. I will go on and ahead and inform the sentries of our master's return. Strange method of bridge building there. As much as I like catfish, those catfish do not look tasty. Here we are. I wonder if they all gathered inside, waiting, perhaps expecting a speech or some such. Well, no matter. I shall have to do what I shall have to do. Once more, welcome back. It is good to see you again. Ah, yes, there's another recent development we neglect to share with you. Alice and I have been hard at work attempting to restore the Eighth Ray here to its former glory, and I'm pleased to inform you that we succeeded. Suffice to say, it should prove a boon for travel. Well, for those replete with the anima like you, at least. Alphino has devised a cunning strategy to reclaim Doma Castle. I imagine you are eager to hear the particulars of our plan. Allow me a moment to gather everyone's attention. There is no shortage of tasks which must needs to be completed before we can launch our attack. If you have a moment, perhaps you could lend a hand. That said, I have only just returned. It would be better for you to speak with Alphino to find out how you might be of service. Trying to keep busy? Full glad am I to hear it. There is one task which comes to mind. As explained during my briefing, Alessandro and I will need to infiltrate the moon gates to disable the Magitech field generators. Though I pride myself on my knowledge of various subjects, I must confess I lack confidence in my knowledge of this particular one, which is why I turned to an expert. I have been conversing with Sid via Tataru, attempting to ascertain the design of the generators based on our limited intelligence. Most recently, he sent me a parcel with some documents which he believes may be of use. I'd like you to go to Kagane and bring them back here. In the meantime, I will continue to work with our shinobi allies to plot a path into the gates. Safe travels and thank you again. Sorry, I'm always a multitasking. It's just something I can't help but do. Ooh, the Streamer's battle is ready, which will be our last battle of the night. Okay. What are you doing here? I thought you were off fighting nomads on the Azim steppe. Oh, you beat them? Good show. A shame I didn't get to see it. Alvino's been keeping me apprised of the situation in Doma. I may not be any good in physical fight, but in or paperwork fight, I'm the true Khan. Yeah. Okay. So let's take a look and see who's out there to raid. Let's see, who shall we go? We'll go raid Phoenix Gaming. copy and paste this into the chat. I'd like to thank you all for showing up. We will be doing Destiny 2 stuff tomorrow night. Maybe raid, maybe trials. Who I really don't know. It depends upon what we get people for. Till then, I hope you all have one for the rest of your night. At least, well, lets you know you're still alive.